Welcome back to the channel, everyone. You join me on another lovely morning. I'm heading up to Lotus Silverstone for a service, get the aircon looked at, and also we're doing something a little bit different where they're going to do their used approved checks, Lotus deep dive if you like, into the car. And the reason we're doing this is I've asked them that, you know, one, can I collaborate with them a little bit, and two, that basically I would love to be able to just know everything that needs doing to this car to make it A1 condition, you know, just make it tip top, as they say. So yeah, I just want to get the car into the best condition possible. I know of quite a few little things that, you know, I've seen just working on the car, etc. But yeah, I just want to spend a bit more time with Lotus Silverstone, looking at the car and seeing what we can do to make it, you know, look after the girl basically. And also there's a couple of little things in the future I might want to do, so we'll be talking about that and, you know, sort of costs, and yeah, it's going to be good. Looking forward to it. So right, let's go. Okay, so the car's had its service, it's had its health check, and we're going to go through the health check now and list all of the things that have been found. It's not the shortest list, so let's go straight in at the front. So here we have the tow post here that the towing eye goes into. That's rotten, it needs replacing. Job number one. Coming underneath, we've got some scuffs here, and you know, it's a low car, there's going to be a few marks, but there you go. A couple of fixings missing, we'll get those changed today as we don't want anything coming off on track. Coming around to the suspension and the brakes here on the front, the discs are apparently nearing their limit, so their wear limit. The pads are okay, but you know, when these pads go, we're likely to need pads and discs, unfortunately. Coming around to the back of the car, we've got a fixing missing out this arch lining. We'll show you what can happen on the other side in a second when those fixings come out. Discs and pads, well, I knew about these, to be fair. They looked a mess, they felt a mess when you put your finger on the surface. Yeah, they're going to get done today because they're in a bit of a sorry state. Now, good and bad news. One of the things I wanted to talk about was the suspension with Lotus, and they've told me that this is starting to leak. The other side is leaking worse than this side. This side isn't too bad, but hey ho. It's something I've wanted to do, so that'll be another video in the future where we'll be going through suspension options. Now, coming under here, this is a bit of a serious one. It's serious in terms of the size of job, but at the moment you can see we've got a bit of an oil leak. So coming out of the timing casing here, there's a gasket that goes brittle and can leak. So it's doing that, it's going on the drive shaft there. It's not loads, it's not detrimental at this point, but we're just going to keep an eye on it until the winter. And while we're there, we're going to be doing these engine mounts, because anyone who's ever driven a Lotus knows that when this engine moves, you know, it can make the difference between grabbing a shift, or grabbing a gear should I say, and not grabbing a gear. Coming around the back, we've already done the lights for the MOT. They've been, we've had a refurbed unit set in there, and now we've got an exhaust shield missing here. As you can see, the bracket's there, but we've just got tape around the exhaust to try and stop that heat getting transferring to the back bumper, but it's not worked. We've got some blemishes here on the paint because of that heat transfer in there and lifting the paint. So yeah, so here is what happens when the fixings come out on a track day and the pickup grabs hold of it and puts a hole in the arch liner. It sounded like a drive shaft on the day, to be honest, but I'm glad it wasn't, but that needs replacing as well. So other than a wiper blade as well, and checking the anti-roll bar bushes in the future, yeah, that's your lot, I have to say. It's enough to be going at, for sure. Looking forward to them, or going through the process of them all, but I'm up for the challenge, and she deserves it. Right, there we go. So there's the video. As you can see, there's quite a lot of things to get done to get this machine back to, off the line standard, if you like, but we've done a couple of things just to start getting that list ticked off, and get that list a bit shorter than what it is. But we've done the brakes on the rear, so pads and discs. We've done the fixings for the arch linings. We've done the aircon today, and I say we, Lotus Silverstone have done it, but also a windscreen wiper and a few other fixings for the front under tray that needed just doing. So a huge thank you to them. They've been so accommodating all day, and they've been a joy to work with. So again, huge thanks to the team, and yeah, I'll definitely be back to start ticking some more items off this list. So thanks to them, and thanks for watching. Cheers.